Okay, welcome everyone. Today's book in Happy Book Reading is Master Your Day and Design Your Life. And the author is Mr. Som Bathla. And there are 8 chapters. And this book reading, I'll try to see if we can still make sense and do it in like 30 minutes. Mm. So let's try. I'll not rush though. Yeah, but we'll try. So there are 8 chapters, starting with an introduction, ending with make your life a grand play. In between, there are 6 chapters like your days define your destiny, then cultivate 5 mindsets, 6 rituals, 6 magical reminders, and then how to deal with your external world, creating 3 buckets, and then 4 wonderful tools. Right. So these are those 8 chapters, and so let's start with the introduction. So he talks about everyone thinking about a dream life. This is how my life will be, where I'll have lot of money, where I will be doing stuff that I want to do, where I'll have a excellent relationship with my family members, relatives, friends, right? We all think about all of that, right? So that he calls as dream life. Everyone dreams about it. And unfortunately, most of us also have limiting beliefs like, no, I am not that talented. I am not graduated from that college. Maybe I should have not picked this. So there are so many things that indirectly say, oh, that is not for you, right? Something like that. Everyone has limiting beliefs. Then he asks the question that, okay, are your current days indicative of your ideal life? Like, for example, yesterday, whatever happened from start to end, is that how your ideal life will be? If no, then what you're doing every day, how do you think will help you reach your ideal life? If that is not what is helping every day, then if you keep doing something same thing, right? And then you expect something totally different, how will that happen? Is this question. Then he says, okay, you all might have this question of, okay, if I follow everything that's written in this book, is there guarantee that I'll get my dream life? That also he answers saying, there is no guarantee. It's all individual based. What will work for you might not work for me. So, and how much effort you will put versus how much I'll put are so different that it is all individual based. And then he asks, okay, why should we follow author? Why is author in a place to let us know all of this, all of that? If those kind of questions come in, he says, look, I have some decent experiences. I have already written some books and I am living the life because to know it deeply, I have to live it. So I'm living it. So, it's up to you, kind of. Right? He says you will not be disappointed if you follow all of this. So that's with introduction. Then he says your days define your destiny. Right. So he also recommends the book Compound Effect. He says, go read the book, believe in the power of compounding. And he has lot of acronyms in the book. Like for example, PDF. He says PDF means productivity, discipline, and focus. Right? If you follow these three, your life will be successful. Then he talks about dominoes effect. Like you see these dominoes, right? You touch one and everything falls down. He says same thing with your life also. Do the right things on a daily basis, and slowly your entire life is wonderful. Then he says, reverse engineering. Let For your life, let's do reverse engineering. Start from the end. How do you want the end to be? From there you work backwards. Everyone says, okay, do these habits, follow these habits. He says, no, first you think what do you want at the end. From there you come back. Then eating the elephant, meaning achieving big goals. We can't eat the elephant all at once. We eat it bite by bite, right? Same way, small victories will win you big wars. And he reminds us Rome was not built in a single day, so don't expect magic within few days. But focus on your days because at the end of the day, if your day is good, then your yesterday was good. Then your tomorrow will also be good. Then slowly your week is good. Then your month is good, right? Then your quarter is good. Year is good. like decade is good, like that. So focus on your days. Cultivate five mindsets to help you master your day. Solution oriented mindset. Here, the focus is solve the problem, see the things differently, don't complain. Many people spend time here complaining and save your precious time. He calls it CTT technique. If you start thinking negative, for example, right? He says CTT, change the topic. See, you saw that PDF, right? Productivity, discipline, focus. Now we say CTT, change the topic, right? Once you have a solution oriented mindset, the second mindset he recommends is possibility thinking. See, here the focus is not on solving. Here the focus is creating of possibilities of further improvements. Surround yourself with achievers and consciously increase your level of consciousness. Like, okay, what am I doing now? Is that what I intended? Is it on the right track? Till when am I doing this? And general awareness around. Improve your courage muscle. Oh, that I cannot do. I think I am not good at it. Go ahead and do no. What will happen max to max? You will not do it well. That's okay. Who did it well the first time? Tell me one person. No one. Then why are you so afraid? No, but what if that person thinks? That person is not thinking about you. We have read it, we have felt it so many times. No one thinks about you. But we feel the whole world is thinking about us, which does not happen, right? So improve your courage muscle. Speed loving mindset. Have a mindset of speed. Do things quickly, take decisions quicker. If not on the big things, at least on the smaller things, like what dress to wear today, what food to eat today. Take those decisions at least quickly. There itself, we spend a lot of time. What to watch on Netflix, 30 minutes. Pick what you want to watch it, right? Something like that. Take decisions quicker, at least in the smaller ones, slowly take it to the next level. Then consciousness oriented mindset and lifetime learning mindset. See, that is why we all are here, right? On a Sunday morning, why should we come on a Zoom? The last thing that we want to do is on a Sunday morning is to get on a Zoom meeting. But we want to learn every week, right? So that's why we are here. So these is, cultivate these five mindsets. One is look for solutions, possibility. Then take decisions quickly. Then be aware, right? And then finally keep on learning. Right? With these five mindsets, he says there's six rituals to master to conquer your everyday. And those are the time you get up, right? Start with gratitude. That should be your first thing after you get out of your bed. Gratitude. There's so many people open to work. We have jobs, right? So be grateful for that. People have families. You don't need to worry about your next meal. You don't need to worry about, you can go out anytime, right? You can book an auto, all of that. You can call anyone. You have phones. You don't have to recharge often, all of that, right? Get gratitude. Practicing silence. That is also as important as meditation. Then exercise. Exercise releases endorphins, one of the four hormones, important ones, right? So endorphins. So exercise. Array, I can't do, I don't have gym, I'm not going. Start with whatever you can. Do it for 1 minute, do it for 2 minutes. Start with that, but do it every day, is what he says. Then growth reading, which also includes listening and watching as well. This will bring you different perspectives. Then writing what you think, writing what's in your mind, journaling. Then finally, visualization. Visualizing how you want the end result to be. So these six rituals, if you do it every day, right, your mind will be in a good space. And then there are six magical reminders to keep you on track every day. And that is practice authenticity. Don't try to be like someone else. Who are you? You know it. So be as close to that person. Celebrate your small wins. My small wins were like, for example, my average screen time was 12 hours, 14 hours. Then after that book, Break Up With Your Phone, I got it to like less than 4 hours. But then some days I again want to watch a lot of things. It's okay, watch. But the days you win, celebrate those. Listen with your full body, like how you eat with your full body. Don't watch something and eat like that. Whatever you are doing, do that one thing well. Nurture your relationship with your family and friends, and they will also remind you. Forgive and forget quickly. We are not going to be alive for forever. Forgive. It is a burden on yourself. That person whom you don't like is living happily. You are thinking about that person, the hatred, all of that. You are suffering. So forgive, forget quickly. And finally, gratitude, sleep, right? So at the end of night, you should be able to sleep peacefully. Those are the six magical reminders. Now, how to deal with external world? Internally I can do all of that, but external world is very tough. How do I deal with negative people? Now, negative people he categorizes into two. You are compelled to deal with them. Maybe it's your boss, maybe it's your family member, maybe it's your colleague, right? You're not compelled to deal with. You studied with that person, but now that person is out of your world, but is in your contact list. You meet once in a while, something like that, in a social gathering. If you're compelled to deal with them, right, they are called mandatory partners. If you're not compelled to deal with them every day, they are called as optional partners, right? Now he brings in a 3 minutes, 3 hours, 3 days rule. What is that? 3 minutes you should give for all the people you repel. If you don't like someone, you should not spend more than 3 minutes with them. 3 hours you should spend with neutral people. If you like someone, you should spend 3 days. Attractive people. So that's called as 3 minutes, 3 hours, 3 days rule. And then there are mandatory negative people. You cannot remove them from your life, but they are negative. What to do with them? Immediately you think differently. See, all of whatever actions, right? It's all coming from thoughts. I don't like that person. And then slowly our body starts reacting. If you change the thought, immediately think something different. Then you're no longer worried or thinking about the negative person next to you. You're thinking something else. So your body relaxes. And don't argue much. Say, okay. If you get into an argument, right? Anyways, they are not going to say, oh, okay, okay, we listen to you, we agree to you. They are going to come up with something that will irritate you even more. So if they are mandatory negative people, immediately think differently, don't argue much. This way you escape. Smartly deal with the external world. Then there are four wonderful tools that he recommends. One is called the mastermind, which is a group of like minded people. Like they say that you are the average of the five people that you spend most time with, right? So, mastermind. Then you experiment enough to know about yourself, what you like, what you don't like. How will you know whether you like something or not unless you have done it? So, keep doing stuff, keep trying out stuff, be curious, be adventurous, right? Try to pick those goals which kind of scares you. That is how you will know your limits, right? Then finally, goals are gold mine. Without goals, very difficult. It's all wishes. So then he puts out two frameworks. Smart, we know, right? Specific, measurable, all of that. Focus. He says, focus is all about follow one course until success. If you said, I will learn generative AI, don't leave that till you finish it. We struggle saying, oh, generative AI, I'll pick. Oh, no, 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 hold on. I will also do little bit about data science. Oh, I'll also do something about PMP. Once you dilute, right, nothing gets finished. Right? So that he says focus. So these are the four tools that he talks about: mastermind, experiment, be adventurous, and have smart goals. Finally, he says make your life a grand play because all change is hard at first, messy in the middle, and so beautiful at the end. By Robin Sharma. And he says if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life because you're living what you want to live, and others call it as work, and that becomes your life. So with that, he says master your day and design your life. Okay, so here we are. So this is like the rapid summary of a book, a short book, and something that could have been summarized so quickly in like 18 minutes, right? So, uh, good. So, what are your thoughts? What are you thinking?
I feel like it's a summary of all good points. Though he focuses on a design a day, but he covered everything because
Hmm.
every day we deal with all these type of things, right? So
Correct.
yeah, many points we covered in different books, but I feel like it's a summary of really good points. I didn't feel any point is not applicable, not worth.
Hmm. Hmm.
Nice book and quick one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He has written multiple other books, small
Mhm.
books. So we'll see. I started with Five Types of Wealth, Sahil. Then it needed deep reading. Then I said, okay, I'll pick some other book, and we are here. Hmm. Okay. Then Chandra Jugal.
Nice book, as usual.
Hmm.
But to me, it ended up like, oh, it's finished. I mean, in a way, it's as Suman said, it's like really good, but all of a sudden it finished.
Correct. See, the things that we know when someone says, we say, ah, I know it. Now what? Give me a hour by hour plan. If someone gives a 365 days का plan, we'll say, हाँ ठीक है ना कर लेंगे 365 days. But essence यही है. They would have, for example, maybe written just 5 lines every day for 365 days. We'll not read it. We'll say 365 days का plan है, बहुत बड़ा plan है. When we get time, we'll go there. But every day we'll keep saying, no, I want to live the best year of my life. Guide उधर है, but we'll not go to the guide because it's too big. But if someone says it in 5 lines, we'll say 5 lines. हाँ नहीं, then तो ठीक है, हाँ अच्छा है. Right? So something on those lines. खत्म हो गया बुक, अब मैं क्या करूँ, मतलब इतना ही है बुक. ठीक है. Well, stop recording.